A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They're going for this. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing on 3rd and long. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Benson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lone back gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiser White has it. And the Cardinals are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big game downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Offense is out there, ready to get things going again. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the first. Shaheed motioning right. He has the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Nighthawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Able to get it to Benson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 1. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one's out and cut on the right side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll throw it again. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
60 license, 60 license. Liking 18 rattle.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Benson's got it. And he's not cold at the spots. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. They send the tight end in motion. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd and long for him here. Has the connection to Jones. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from near his own goal line. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Fits it through the middle. Juke the defender. Drops another man with the move. And that is a touchdown. The Nighthawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Nighthawks tie things up at 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. McBride hauls it in. On the move past the 40. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that deep.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Nighthawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Nighthawks tie this game at 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. No one around. He's got space. And the Nighthawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll have 1st down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
From the red zone now. Drops back. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Huh.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll try and throw it here. And he's in. Touchdown! The Nighthawks take the lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Nighthawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just 1 play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts everything behind this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Nighthawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 8-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Pass play now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. It's reeled in by Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw it. He's on the move. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. To throw it on 1st down. Brought in close to the 8. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Scooped up by the defense.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, yeah, season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort that coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Very good return as he picks up 20. And the Cardinals will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. Benson on 1st and 10. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Catch is made in close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Christian Harris picks it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to the air following the pick 6. He's got Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Benson's got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Taken in by Harrison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals now within 1 score in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's caught. He found some space. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Here we go.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. This time he's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack. Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Nighthawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving them out, trying for 2. They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Man in motion here.
Go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be their football. They go play action on first. He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Nighthawks make it a 3-score game in the fourth. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Nighthawks go up by 19. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 9. Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Able to get it to Benson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Nighthawks are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Play action on 1st down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Nighthawks put up even more points in a win. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Nighthawks continue piling onto this lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's reeled in by Benson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set up. Take go.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Panther 60. Panther. Let's go now. Hut.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quick throw right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was